Diary of a Professional. We have a special guest with us, Alicia, who has her page Balance Over Perfection, and she's going to be speaking with us about the 10 steps self love. But before we get into all of that, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Ashley.
Dowdy.
Marlu.
Oh, Alicia.
Hey.
So welcome.
Welcome.
All
Yeah.
right. So let's get into our gratitudes of the week, and I'll start.
Mm-hmm.
I am grateful for the change of weather. I appreciate the all 4 seasons, although the wintertime can get a little too nippy, but I'm enjoying
Girl.
just the change into fall fashion, the change of colors, foliage. I'm enjoying it all. So, just change in general. Heading to the last quarter of the year, um, closer to my birthday.
Okay. That makes
It's
sense
be a good
now.
week for
That
me.
makes
Birthday.
sense. Cold ain't
Um,
It's the
fun.
Jesus year.
yeah, so the Jesus year. So I'm excited for that and I'm grateful for that and just finishing up 2021 and hopefully in a good way. So yeah.
Yeah.
Give me some knee-high boots, y'all, please.
Ooh,
Yes.
That's
I need
all
a new
that's
day.
really the
pair.
only thing. That's really the only thing I'd be looking forward to, I'm not gonna lie. Is the knee-high boots
Not
and some
not
coats.
a
I
pumpkin
love me some
spice,
coats.
no apple cider or no, no.
Pumpkin spice.
I mean,
No.
I don't I don't drink coffee.
I'm just
I
like that.
don't I don't drink coffee, but it's like, I mean, I'm repping the colors, but like,
Love pumpkin.
That
That's like
sugar, it's just too much in these pumpkin spice. The sugar's too high for me, but the
I
flavor is
understand. I
good. The
understand. I
sugar
understand.
content is too high.
pumpkining it up.
Do, do you, boo boo?
I can't. All right, I guess it's my turn.
Yes, ma'am.
So honestly, I'm thankful for not always having to use technology. Even before this, we've had several tech issues.
Yes.
It just never fails. And really, if I had to live my whole life needing to interact with technology, honestly, I don't know. I don't know what would be of me. I don't know. I don't know what would get me through. Okay. So, and crazy because I work for a technology company. So
Right.
really, when I say I'm really over technology, like
You're
90% of
over
the
it.
time of my life would be an understatement.
I believe you.
So, I am grateful for nature and regular old
Mm,
conversation, a little face to face situation.
No
Okay.
mask? Stop
No
it.
mask and 6 feet apart.
I mean,
Right.
I'm not saying barefaced. I'm saying
Um,
we are physically
no,
present
I
in
need
the
to see what
same
your mouth look like, but
environment.
I hear you. Safety first.
Okay.
Teeth
Um,
are important.
oh,
Girl,
honestly, the bottom half of the face
is
is
everything.
basically the whole thing.
It'll make or break the
Everyone,
whole
everyone's
situation.
eyes, everyone's eyes are basically beautiful. I mean, unless there's like
Ooh,
onesies and
you like
twosies, but
cross-eyed,
for the yeah, I
and then
wasn't
that's
gonna
the dead.
say
That's
it.
the dead giveaway.
I wasn't gonna be the one to say it, but since you mentioned it, yeah.
Girl,
Other than that, everyone's kind of cute up here.
you can get away with a lot. You can get away with a lot.
A ton.
Some
People
people
have been
can.
Up to you,
catfishing. It's just a new
Malu.
catfish. Oh, okay, fine. Well, yes, we'll get into me. Because I was ready. Um,
Woo.
I am grateful. This season has been a season of me getting to witness a lot of people in my life grow onto great things, whether it's home ownership, whether it's a career, a new promising job, babies. Everyone's having babies. This is just another, there's just more pandemic babies. But
Pandemic
like,
babies.
yes, but like people who've been trying and are like finally successful. So,
Yeah.
they were definitely there with me during my triumphs, and I am just grateful that I get to witness theirs and cheer them on in the stands. So,
Amen. Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, Miss
Yes.
Alicia
Alicia.
girl.
Tell
Okay.
us.
So I am thankful for singleness. I'm thankful to have
Oh,
space back. I'm thankful to just do what I want when I want as I please. Nobody
Yes.
questioning me. I'm thankful for all the me time that I get, basically. Yeah.
yes.
Yes.
Yes. Less stress.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, that
Mm.
peace. Oh my God, that
You can't put a
peace
price
is
on that.
just
You really can't.
like
Yes.
you can be
You
yourself
pay the
for
price,
real.
I'm sure.
Some of these men out here can really
Yeah.
be stressful.
They take a lot of
But
space.
the
I'm
crazy
gonna
part
leave
is
it at
like
that.
men
They
don't
take a
feel
lot
like
of
they're
space.
like so much stress,
Men,
but like
They
women.
don't feel that way. They do
which
not
is
feel that
weird
way.
because it's like, do you know you? Like honestly,
You met yourself.
yeah. Have you?
Yes.
What are your friends telling you?
Ooh, not the truth.
You
Hmm.
introspect? Do you
Yeah.
introspect ever?
Yes, girl. Get
No.
that good night stress-free sleep. I'm here for
Exactly.
it.
Mhm.
But okay, let's get into our topic.
Hmm.
Um, so Alicia, please tell us how or what inspired you to start balance over perfection in the summer.
Okay, so it began to. So I started the page to basically promote my guide, the 10 Step to Self Love, and it basically just slowly turned into me just like spreading like positivity and like gratitude and all of that. So if you like check my page, there'll be like pretty much three different reminders I'll usually do throughout the work week. There's like career positivity, money motivation, confidence reminder,
Mm.
and then on weekends I'll do like little reminders and reels just to like get people going. Because usually on the weekends, sometimes we'll feel like we're being a little bit unproductive since we're like away from work and stuff. So that's just to, get the ball rolling and, you to actually look forward to like Mondays. Really nobody does. But it's like, it's like, okay, Monday's a day to kind of like start over from
A
whatever I
reset.
didn't do from, the
Mhm.
previous week
Mhm.
and stuff. So that's just basically why I
I
said.
have to say though, there's like onesies or twosies out there who are not in this singleness. They be looking forward to Mondays heavily. Mondays are where you jailbreak, okay? Jailbreak Monday.
Stop.
Isn't it sad
This
though?
is
There are
real.
couples like
This is
that.
real.
Like that
No, it's real life. This
48
is
to
real.
72 hours is just hell for them that they look
Then you in
forward
the
to
wrong
work.
situation.
But there are couples out there like
Yes,
that.
but
Well, good for
No,
them.
many,
Good
I
for them.
many,
believe it.
There are couples out
Yeah.
there.
many.
Ooh,
But
no.
I,
Alicia needs to teach them some self-love and
no,
how to find their
yes,
way out because we're not doing that.
exactly.
I
Not in
think
No.
2021.
the issue with that is that like people get into relationships and they kind of lose their like individuality. Like they just stop
Hmm.
doing their hobbies and stuff. So it's like then you're just around each other like all the time, and nobody's obviously speaking up about it because it's still happening. Somebody got to be
Mhm.
just crazy. There's no way that both of y'all are like happy in that situation. I'm just not believing that. But yeah, I
Right.
just do things still by myself.
Really, honestly.
Critical.
Really.
Yeah.
But I definitely do enjoy when I do like open up my IG page and I get all these like positive affirmations from you. So your page has been great to like look forward to be like, oh, okay, I can get through the day, or yes, let me embrace myself a little bit more. So definitely tell us a little about 10 steps to self-love. What inspired you to come up with these 10 steps? And then you definitely have to go into it too. You gotta tell us these 10 steps, girlfriend.
Okay. So I guess the easiest thing to say that inspired me to write it was kind of like me, I guess, like kind of like therapy for me, right?
Mhm.
So
Mm,
it's like when I started it, it was more like a kind of journal thing, but it was me basically saying the steps that I use to kind of like find myself because I've easily lost myself in like a few situations,
mm,
right? So let's see, step one was basically find the problem. And although it was the men, it was also me because I just found
Mm.
myself like always in the same situation, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
that was it. And then it's also just being able to let go of, the situation because I also found myself doubling back to people like, oh, like I changed and all that. And then I realized that I was doing crazy bitch shit because I wasn't doing that's step three.
I like that.
Feelings, because yeah, I just felt like I think I was in a place where everything just needed like a reaction. Like you're gonna have to hear what I have to say about this, right? And
Mm.
once I learned that
Mm-hmm.
everything doesn't deserve like a reaction or like my energy, I just
Mm-hmm.
things were just easier to just like let go. It's just like okay, we're not texting paragraphs no more. We're not doing that. So,
Or
Mhm.
them voice notes. I hear they're crazy nowadays.
uh, yeah,
Thank God in my crazy days, voice notes weren't out there because
Yeah.
things,
You would have
I
felt
cannot have
everything.
nobody can document the wild, crazy shit that
you know what's
we
crazy?
was out
I
here
have
putting
been
out to the
crazy
world.
as hell since I've been, let's see, sixth grade. I used to leave voicemails. I swear.
Oh,
On
ooh.
people's like answering machines?
And what about it? Yes, absolutely.
So
Nothing is
like their
gonna
mama could
hold
hear it?
Alicia.
Yeah, because look,
Nothing was gonna hold Alicia
I
back.
had Virgin Mobile back then, so I know it was like 3 minutes after 7. So
Yes.
I had
Oh, you
time.
had 7? Oh, mine was 9 o'clock. Go ahead though.
You had T-Mobile.
I had
Yeah,
singular, all of
Virgin
that.
Mobile.
Yep. Mhm.
Yes.
So I
Ooh,
had nothing
those
but time and
days.
free will to be crazy.
Lisa, I want to say I really love that you mentioned the fact like what what about me is bringing about the same cycle. I
Yeah.
think that that's lost often when we talk. I think people often go in and they rant about, oh, but that person this and that, and we always want to place some blame. But at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, if we're experiencing the same thing over and over, the only constant there is you.
Yes.
So I love that you bring that to the table because it's critically important for men, women, children, everybody, the whole universe to understand that we play part of the circumstances in which we're in. So,
Yeah.
And I
Yes.
feel like
you know
people
what you're
just
talking
have a
about,
hard
girl.
time just being self-aware. It's that people don't want to be real with themselves to be that self-aware. Like, no, I'm doing this too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
feel like
doing
some
this
people
too.
like if you didn't grow up on taking accountability, like you've never been responsible for anything, then maybe
Mm.
that would be hard for you in certain situations.
Mhm.
Obviously, whatever we learned in childhood transferred to
Yeah.
relationships. So some of us, it's hard to take that accountability to just say, okay, this is actually my fault because I
And
didn't
like
have
Mhm.
the cheating and blah blah blah. Like.
I think to take it a step further, because a lot of times, like when kids do wrong, it's like say sorry and then move on. But it's almost like you're just asking for forgiveness and that's it without reflecting on what you did and why it was wrong and how it affected someone else. But I think that's the grown up level or what children should be learning so that they know it as adults. But yes,
Mhm.
people will only do to you what you allow. So, you
Correct.
know, we
Yeah,
can play the victim only to a certain point because if you're still staying in it, that's a choice.
exactly.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm.
love it.
So then also I talk about just when so basically anytime I went through like any situation, I'm always like kind of closing myself off to like my friends. So I try to, tell people in my guide like it's best to surround yourself with love. Even if you don't want to tell the whole situation, you just be like, look, I just need to get this off my chest. And if they ask questions like, look, that's all I'm comfortable with telling you now. Friends have to understand boundaries. So, you know, you just tell what you need to. Then it's also about getting to know myself, about like what I actually wanted, because sometimes
Mm.
I think, well, sometimes I used to think I just wanted sex and it wasn't that. Or sometimes I think I want a relationship, it's still the dick. So,
Mhm.
it be
Just
Nah.
call it another name.
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
I love that. I love that.
It's honest. It's
It
honest.
is.
Like that's absolutely, what goes on. Sometimes like you misalign yourself, and that's okay. Like sometimes we just don't know, and I think what's most important is being able to be like, oh shit, this is not what I want, and quickly cut. Like quickly cut out. Oftentimes we like let things muster way beyond their expiration date. Like
That's when it gets
way
messy.
their expiration date, and that's when shit gets fucked up.
That's usually
In
when babies happen.
swap, swap it now.
Not my situation, but sometimes, it's like that. Let me, the last one, like the closure sex or things like that. That's when shit gets messy.
I'm not gonna
You don't
lie
need
to you. When I
closure.
got married to my baby daddy, like I ended up finding out I was pregnant, so she's not wrong.
Ooh, my
Right?
bad, girl.
I was gonna march in there and give him a piece of my mind, but then I'm
You gave him something else.
Something else.
But that's the thing about them closure conversations or I don't believe in those closure
I don't think
conversations.
closure is real. Like it's not a
It's
real
not.
thing. Like
It's not.
because it's just gonna leave me wanting more. Like if we like for instance, closure somehow, allegedly I always end up sucking dick. It's
Exactly.
pretty much almost
Basically.
every time. So it's like, wow, I kind of want to do that again. It's not really closure,
Yeah.
So it's like, what is it about? Like, I don't really think closure is a real thing, which is why I ghost.
No.
See?
Because you're
No,
self-aware. You know yourself enough to know it's not going to
I'm
end
just
well.
I already blocked you, so you can't contact me.
Right, right.
Everyone
I'm trying to
wins.
get rid of that bad habit. I be out here ghosting just left and right. I don't be wanting to have those kind of like I don't know what to tell you. It's like we're not working out. It's like what is there to be discussed? Like
Because then
Yeah.
we're
people
not
will start doing
we're
things
not
like,
good.
well, I really like you and stuff. I don't want to hear that. Like, that's why it's just easy to just cut out and just block them. I
See,
think the last time I ghosted somebody was because he asked me for money.
oh, sir,
Yes,
That doesn't
yes.
work well with
with
me
a straight
either.
face.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. He
Girl,
was
I've been
so
there.
for it. I just was like, yeah, I can't do this. So then I
Oh
just blocked.
yeah, everybody got somebody that's dying and they need to go do something, and I just find a cousin.
Well,
Listen,
he,
if somebody asks me for money, that will be the last. A man like that, especially if I don't know you too well or whatever circumstances ain't right for you to be asking for. That will be the last conversation we have. And let me
Yeah.
tell
First
you,
and
I be,
last.
I make them believe I'm going to give it to them.
Like
I've been
some
out
of
here.
your yeah,
I be
some of your
like,
emails.
oh yeah, baby, cool. Yeah, oh when we gonna meet up? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh okay, cool. Never show up. You will never hear from me again.
No, but they be with the dry eyes and be like, "Where you at?" They will come for you.
No.
Listen, some of
Oh,
them don't got no
I had
shame.
one. I had one talking about bring me $200, and then he was like, "Ooh, what you bring me to eat?" I said, I said, he said, "Daddy's hungry." I said,
Daddy,
"What?
you asking for money?
You
You think
got
your name is
you
Daddy?
got the you got the wrong one. Oh, have you met me?
Ooh.
Or have you?
And
Oh,
this is
you
why
don't know me
Alicia's
at
single,
all."
because this is what's out here in the streets. Okay,
Yep.
happily
The
single.
streets is where
No, no,
it's
no, no.
at. Gonna make a city like that. Y'all just look out for it. The streets is where it's at.
Yes, ma'am.
I can't.
I will
I
always
can't.
be here.
I can't.
And let's be clear. And let's be clear. It's not just men. Women be pulling
No,
these same stunts the same. Same way
it's
they be
true.
pulling the
It's
same stunts.
true.
So
True.
I just want to be clear for our viewers, okay, our listeners. We are not man bashing here.
Bashing.
Men and women, this
No.
behavior, this
No,
ritual is
audacity, everybody's buying it. Everybody's getting it in bulk and collecting that shit. And then I'm over it. Okay?
Alicia, you got us going, girl. You got us
Yes.
I know.
going.
Next.
I was like,
Next.
He said,
Next, girl.
next step.
What number are we on?
Oh, okay. So number 9
Oh, we
would
at number 9?
be
Ooh,
yeah, because I just kept it flowing. I stopped at 8.
Okay, 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 okay.
So basically, number 9 is just like ducked off. So that just meant that I was doing like trying like a hiatus, right? So I did that for about like 2 to 3 months. Um,
Mm.
and I realized that like, so the main thing that people do when they do hiatus, they're like, oh, I'm logging off of social media. Cool. That would only last for like maybe a day or so for me. But I realized I kind of had to like keep myself busy, but not too busy to where I'm not like resting. I'm all about sleep. So I had to like, make sure I do like certain hobbies, but then also, find time to just like chill out and stuff. I didn't have my daughter at the time, so I had just ample amount of time to just do whatever I wanted. Yeah.
focus on you again.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like a
Speaking of
recalibration.
sleep,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we undervalue sleep as a society, and it's not doing us well. I was actually just last night. I was watching a documentary on the importance of sleep, and it's really doing some nasty things
Quality
out here.
sleep.
That too. That too. That too. That too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last chapter was free time is not availability. That
Mm.
is
Say that
important.
one more time, please, because I don't think everybody heard you.
Everyone listen up. Free time is not availability.
Mm.
Okay?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's not. It does not mean I'm available to hang out, lay up, none of that. It just means I'm hanging with me. That's it.
Yes.
Right? And I feel like men get that like very confused. Like, even though I'm not doing nothing doesn't mean I'm not doing nothing, you know? Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that just basically sums it up. And then in my last few pages, I just have like 40 affirmations for, people to kind of get them started with saying them daily and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah. That's
That is.
a short guide, about like 20 pages.
No,
But
it's
they're
beautiful.
But it's
effective.
important. But it's important things that, I mean, every age group needs. But I dare to say, probably our young men and women really need to be focusing on these things. Like, absolutely. The younger they start figuring these things out, the
Yeah, the
better
best.
it will be for
Yes.
society as a whole. Forget their individual
Yes.
lives, like society as a whole.
It's not selfish, it's self-love, y'all.
Really?
Yeah.
I just
Boom.
did that. I just did
I
that.
like that. You just brought it all together.
Yeah, because you know how people make you feel bad for wanting to value yourself if you're like, no, I don't want to do that. And no is a whole last sentence that doesn't require an explanation,
Explanation. Mm-hmm.
a rebuttal, nothing, because it's still a no.
But
Yeah.
people
Mhm.
just have
Mhm.
issues with the word no. Like
Hmm.
people have issues with boundaries in itself.
Yeah. Like it applies to everyone else but them.
But them.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's
That is
crazy.
really.
I I love me a no. I love me a no. I love no's even for things that I want, because then I'm motivated. Thanks for that motivation.
That
Okay,
good
I love me a no.
self-discipline.
Give me a no, okay, and you will see the real dowdies come out like on some real shit. So I we need to hit up no's more often, even if
Practice
it's
it.
sometimes to just motivate others. Like sometimes a no is required for somebody to be motivated. And that is the same even when you're seeing someone or dating someone. Like sometimes being like, nah, will get them more into you than if you're constantly saying yes.
Yes.
It's like
I
the
realize that
power
men
of the
like
no.
mean women, and like I don't know,
They
I don't
love
know,
mean
I don't know if
women.
y'all ever read that book like Why Men Love Bitches, but it's so true. This is
Mm-hmm.
my
No.
year where I've been like the meanest to people that I like so much, and they just keep coming back. I'm just like, man,
Yes.
I
They
don't know how to do
love
this. I
mean
don't know if
women.
they're doing
It's
it. I
true.
also learned
If
this
I'm head over heels,
got an LOL at the end of it. I just say no.
Right.
I don't want to seem too mean, but at the same time, it's still no, you know? So,
Exactly.
yeah,
I love a LOL after a like.
I always do that. Or, like, just, any type of sentence that may sound mean, I just say the sentence now. There's no way.
Yeah, I've been working on that too. Like, nah, I say what I say
Yeah,
without a LOL. Like, that's how I feel. I don't need to lighten this up. Like, it
Yeah.
is what it is.
yeah.
Take
Be
it.
uncomfortable. Take it. Take it.
You'll live to see
Like
another day. You'll be fine.
when I am head over heels for someone and I'm being at my best, that shit don't be working out. I'm like, damn, why is it that they just want and they think this is what I've noticed, like they think they want like the cool girl, the nice girl, the like no problems girl, but then they have that girl and they're like, nah, they want to go find the leave the voicemail, mad voicemail for 10 minutes, the one who's jealous, the one who's dang. I'm
You ain't
like,
have to start describing
Lord.
me as what you didn't have to do.
Oh, damn.
But this is why I
Nah.
always say but this is why you've had more success than I have, boy, because my single like stretches are vast because it's I'm not giving what they trying to buy. Yeah, I'm not
Drama
selling
is
drugs.
energy. Who
Like,
got time for that?
Yeah,
I
Oh,
I
know.
don't know. I'm convinced that men like drama because you know
Love
what?
it.
Like with
they
my
do.
situation, so I'm a single mom, right? I don't have any like baby dad drama like at all. And I'm just really chill. I'm to myself. I don't really require a lot. I'm simple but specific, you know? But it's just
Mm,
I
like
like that.
they make me feel like I'm just
Mm-hmm.
asking just
but too much.
much. If you just don't want to give me that, you just say that. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll text my other dude. Like we don't have to
Boom.
you
You
know,
on
like
standby.
It's not
Mm.
that complicated.
You were just one on the list. Go ahead. Next. Next
Mm-hmm.
caller.
You
I
might
do
not
like
even be next. I might be messaging you at the same damn time.
that.
you know what?
I
Done
respect
that.
it.
I have definitely done that. It's whoever gets back to me first. I'm
I
I,
respect
there's always
it.
one that I want specifically, but I'll shoot the
Mm,
others.
But
mm-hmm,
you
mm-hmm,
gotta
mm-hmm.
You
shoot your
got
shot
it.
everywhere. See what happens.
Options. A girl needs
Everybody can't be
options in
busy
her life.
today, you know?
So,
I can't stand you.
For real.
Nah, but really
so,
though.
oh hey, that little. Oh hey, how you doing? Ooh, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. What you doing? What you up to? Copy paste, copy
This is
paste.
why we don't use names because I've messed around and you think you're messaging one, you just add it and it's the wrong person and
Ooh.
I
whew,
did that when I wasn't saving numbers. I have to save everybody's number. I really
yes,
do. Or I'm
You
not
have
gonna
yes,
save
to.
the
You
number.
must.
yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
I'm
required.
not even if it's like the conversation and stuff. I have the same conversation with everybody. So yeah, I have to save numbers just so I know who I'm talking to.
It gets tricky out
Save
there, girl.
numbers.
Stay safe.
Well,
Well, goodness.
Yes, I love it.
so thank you so much for sharing your 10 steps of self-love. Um, Definitely everyone follow her page, Balance Over Perfection. Click the
Get your
links in her
affirmation.
bio. It's just crucial for all of us to be self-aware, hold accountability, focus on ourselves, don't stretch ourselves thin. So thank you so much for coming on our
Yes,
show today.
you have
Thank you for
been
having
a
me, girl.
joy.
Amazing.
So
What a gem. Thank you for bringing this into the world for us. Um, Celebrate you for that. That's amazing. Not everybody has the guts to put themselves and, what they've been through out there for everyone else to experience, hear, and learn. So thank you so, so much for that.
Yes. Can we do a cheers to Alicia girls?
of
Because she's
course.
amazing.
Absolutely. I already poured my shot.
Hey, hey, hey.
Yes,
For the show.
girl.
Wow.
I love that. Well, thank you guys. It
Yes,
has
so
been a pleasure.
yes, so
Please.
to the next time, till next
To the
episode,
next
to the
Yes.
time, to the next
Like, subscribe, tell
episode.
us what you thought. What are your tips on self-love? How do you show yourself self-love? Let us know.
to the queen and you.
To the queen
Love you
and
guys.
you.